It's another gross weather day here in Cleveland, but this is Cleveland, so what else can you expect?
It's like 45 degrees out there, but it feels way colder.
And with all the other crap going on, you'd think that we could at least have some nice weather. Anyway, weather talk is so dumb. Let's get to what I've been doing, what I'm gonna do today, and I've been doing recently. I've made probably, I think, 4 technical short film things. You know, they're not bad. They could be worse. They could definitely be better, I'm not gonna lie. Now, if you go back and you look over them, you might realize they're all kind of centered around music. Like, the music takes kind of a key role in telling the story. And that is kind of a common thing. You know, music pulls out your emotions. But it's less common with longer films as it is with short films. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I've always loved music. I've got like a 10-hour playlist just of modern day songs, which is like 90s on. And then I've got a whole classic playlist. Like, I listen to a ton of music. Every once in a while, there's a song that I'll really like and I'll be able to just play on repeat. You know those songs, they're amazing. By the end, I totally burn it out and I never want to listen to it ever again, but I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, there are songs like that I'll listen to over and over again, usually when I'm going to sleep or something like that. And what tends to happen is when I'm lying in my bed,
you know, just chilling out over here and I've got my eyes closed, I'll think of something with the song, like a music video, script or storyboard or something.
Of course, I've never made one of these because, well, they're in my head and they're kind of big budget type stuff. But I've got about 4 or 5 floating around in my head right now, and I haven't written it down. I haven't drawn a screenplay or gosh, where are my words right now? A storyboard. I haven't drawn a storyboard or anything like that. And usually when I have a good idea like that, I try to write it down in a storyboard type format. Now before,
I would just use something like this. Actually, this is the exact thing. But I would take regular paper and draw my little storyboard on there, and then eventually draw in my little characters and stuff with my awful art skills. But at least the idea would be down on paper and I wouldn't have to remember it.
Now, I didn't end up writing down most of my storyboards before because the whole process of getting out the paper, drawing all the lines on the storyboard, and then drawing the art was just so entailed that it was just kind of a stumbling block in the way, and I was too lazy to draw out a ton of storyboards before. So I figured if I could just keep it in my head and not write it down, I would just keep it in my head. That's kind of a dangerous move. So I never drew these storyboards, at least until now, because of this book. This is a blank storyboard book. I got it for my birthday, and it's basically just full of pages like this. Storyboard, storyboard, storyboard. The entire thing is filled with what I was kind of drawing before, but in a much more organized way. See, it's even got scene number, shot frame, and you know, notes that I can put below there, which I probably won't be getting into today or this week at all, but it's kind of a nice little addition. That being said, today's project is to draw out all of the 4 storyboards for music videos that I've had in my head for the past, probably for the past 6 months. This is my favorite pen in the world, but I'm not going to be using this because I'm going to be erasing things. A mechanical pencil is much more like it. Now, again, I'm just jotting things down. Please don't judge me. I know, I really stink at drawing. It is what it is. First up, I'm gonna draw a storyboard for a song called Slow Dancing in the Dark by Joji. I think this is probably the only one I'm gonna get through today. I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I finished 7 shots. That's 6. 7 shots. And it took me a half hour.
It's crazy how much time just drawing out a quick storyboard. Like this would be like not even a minute of the actual video.
The more I try to get into this whole filmmaking type thing, the more I realize how time consuming everything about it is. I used to think that it was actually taking way too long for people to make Hollywood movies like the Avengers movies and any of those type movies that take 2 years to come out. I thought that was an insane amount of time for one project, and now it seems really short. Not to mention all the people and actors and writers and the thousands of people that go into making one of those movies. I actually see why they need that many people now. Because the amount of work is absolutely nuts. Not to mention expensive. I can't even fathom what like $300 million would be like in a movie budget. It's just crazy. Speaking of expensive, this is my new wallet, as opposed to your normal regular wallet like this. Look at that. Isn't that insane? You might be thinking, oh yeah, I've seen those around. That's one of those Ridge wallet things, right? They're like 75 bucks. They're insanely expensive for what they are. No, this is not a Ridge wallet. This is a knockoff Ridge wallet. It was like 15 bucks. By the way, if you haven't figured this out, this isn't sponsored. I just thought that I would show you how cool this thing is. Anywho, I'm seeing a blinking red light right there, which means that I'm almost out of battery, and I'm charging my other battery right now. I actually just plugged it in, and I hadn't had one charged for this vlog, which means, yeah, this vlog's over.